Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Heat. For Minnesota, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen. It's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Highsmith in a power forward. And for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
Passes it to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. Edwards, that's good.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Bounce pass from Rozier. And yes, it's good.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Miami. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. And the pass to Hero. The kick out to Rozier. Off target from three-point range. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards against Butler. And shot on the way. Edwards can't hit. He'd have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Hero. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Outside, Martin shoots over McDaniel. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the screen. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
They've got Reed. Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Up and in on the way. McDaniels got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Pocket 6. Robinson passes to Jaquez. Will it go? That shot, no good.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Wright. Still yet to score. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Down low. It's stolen. That will count. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to happen differently on defense in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. And we just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistent with it.
Spo, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the pace, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Miami.
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. They're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Pass to Rozier. Good work defensively by Conley.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Towns dishes to Conley. 5 on the clock. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Edwards looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Heat trail by 7. Edwards is the 3, and Towns is at the 4. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. He's one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Adebayo drops them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Pass to Towns. Anderson outside. Richardson against Morris. Drives to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Richardson with it. Pass to Butler. 1:16 left in the 4th. Good D by Anderson.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Towns with the defensive effort. Now the Timberwolves with it, leading by 5. Edwards, that's good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 7. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Butler kicks to Hero. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.